Happy Saturday morning. We got our little breakfast assembly line going. Everyone is picking a green apple, a red apple, a pear, or an orange. And then I know we talk about egg numbers here. So I fried up about 24 eggs. Now, whenever I do scrambled eggs, for some reason it ends up being twice as much for a breakfast. But we do have some leftovers with that. Whenever I do fried eggs, everyone ends up having 1 or 2 eggs. And that's why we're having a piece of fruit with it too. We're having work done on our well today. And I just realized, oh, all the water shut off already. So yay, I usually have some bottled water ready for us. Of course, it's something stores are limiting now, but I had some. It's usually only like 60 cents a gallon. Just different reasons you might need it. So I'm thankful so we can still brush our teeth this morning. Yay! So welcome back today, friends. If you are new here, my name is Jamerrill. This is Large Family Table. And for over 5 years now, I've been making all kinds of videos on YouTube, mainly helping mamas feed all their people, as I like to say, and I only know Mega and Lots. We are a family of 10, now with 9 at home, and because of all the wild things in the world, we're also suddenly homesteading. So in this video, I'm just going to be sharing all kinds of tidbits. So in this video, we're going to see what kind of trouble can I get myself into over this coming week. I'm sure that'll be Mega and Lots too. And one of our exciting quarantine updates is, Amelia, come behind me here. Oh yeah. They think this dinosaur should be our new mascot in videos. You think so? So we ordered one of those. It was really cute about a week or so ago. Travis had showed the kids videos of these little dinosaur outfits, and the kids were pooling their money together. And I think within like an hour, just between their change and their different little cash, $5 here, $1 there. Gabriel had 20 bucks. Someone had a bag of change. I think they needed a quarter more. So we decided to go ahead and order it for them as a sorry we can't go anywhere, we're in quarantine, kids. Hey Benjamin, how you doing? You been playing? Yeah. So they've made a schedule, and every kid gets an hour with the suit. So we'll see how long it lasts. So that's been some of the carrying on we have going on. Liam is setting up some netting for the turkeys, aren't you, Liam? We have one of these for the chicks. This is going to be some free range and space for the 6 turkeys for now. We bought these kits off of Amazon. I'll link them below if y'all are interested. So these are some little escapee pullets, but they know where their yard is. So they hop out the holes, they come out here and sun themselves. Look at that. Now those the dust that they put over their wings, that helps protect them from mites and such. And then they'll hop back in. Out with the goats. Benny is playing in the goat water. Daniel's gonna put it back for me. Thank you. Baby's getting her little sweet feed treats. Yeah, baby. So pretty much now, whoa, excuse you. Pretty much now we're just calling them Mama and Baby. Bless you. Bless you. Hi, Mama. Goat cam. Well, I'm trying to vlog with goats and a 2-year-old. And I'm not getting much footage. So this is difficult, goat vlogging and toddler vlogging. Oh, Benjamin's up. Yeah, you gotta sit, honey. So I put Mama on her line in here while we're back in here, just to, if we keep the Mama with us, since I can't like physically hold Mama, then the baby will stay close to us. Oh, there she goes. There's Benjamin. He's off. Now Amelia's got baby goat time.
Safe in the grain.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of it.
Yum, yum. Now Daniel's having his turn. Mama's having her turn. Yes, Mama. So I'm in the garden now for a bit. I made sure all my little trash bag experiment potatoes were opened up. I have these 2 small bags of potatoes as well. You can see they're sprouting. And then from my ones that I already cut, they're still hanging in there. Still got lots of good eyes on them, so gotta find places for them today too. Travis had got me these buckets the other day that I found. And here is where I had to have some stuff updated on our well. So that's the new hose bib, a new well casing, got a new well pump, new pipe to the house, just lots of stuff. They're also gonna come back here in about 2 weeks. We've ordered the hand pump, so that if we would lose electric, which I'll talk about a little later, if we would lose electric, we would still have water. Even that hand pump and all the water in the house doesn't work if you don't have electric. So we thought it was important to get that as well. Part of why, big reason why we wanted to do that is whenever we lived in this area before, we had 2 different power outages. Both lasted a week. super crazy. But then we had a pond, so we could take buckets of water from the pond to flush the toilets and such. Then another crazy thing that happened during one of those, we had this tropical storm. It was like a Draco or I don't know how to say it properly. Anyway, we had to go out to buy water. Went to our local Food Lion, and even the cash, the bank card machines were out. We didn't have any cash, so we had to drive 40 minutes to another city just to get water. So we were like, okay, definitely something that is important is to make sure, since we're back in the area where we did have those 2 one-week power outages, we just want to make sure we have water when and if that would happen with storms, snowstorms, whatever, especially since we don't have another water source on this property. So I think I'm going to go ahead. We have all this dirt that Travis dumped in the last vlog that he dumped here a few days ago. I think I'm just going to dig some of it up and plant some potatoes in it. Someone mentioned to me the other day on Instagram, you know, you can just plant potatoes in a big mound of dirt. And I thought, you know what? We could literally have a big hill of potatoes. So let's try this out too. We have Benjamin here planting potatoes. You planting your potatoes, Benjamin? Uh-huh. Got this whole pile of garlic, these onions. I also have peas. So I'm gonna do the peas down this row down the middle, and we'll just do some old-fashioned garden sticks and some strings for those to run on. And I'm thinking, just as far as these garlic and onions to start, I'm just gonna use this dirt right here. Because why not? Every inch needs to be used. Let's do it. Our little garlic pile is growing. We're just getting all the little cloves. Look at Friendly climbing in on the neighbor's tree there. Say Friendly.
Friendly.
Get back over here. Chicken sisters. Oh, girlfriends. Oh, girlfriends.
Bobby.
You come for a visit? You seeing what I'm doing? Oh, now I didn't think of that. Are you gonna leave my garlic be?
Bye.
Oh, I love your dinosaurs. Like, oh my.
Bob.
Yeah, they can't attack Mommy's camera. Don't attack Mommy's camera. Okay, so 2 to 3 inches apart, 1 to 2 inches deep. Okay.
No.
So dig a hole. Gonna do it. Break bulbs up into cloves. Set firmly in place. Pointed ends up. Replace the soil, water well after planting and during dry periods. Okay, I am in Virginia and it says March to April. Okay, so I'm still in my range there. And then I've got 80 sets of these yellow onions. And we're right in the middle there and it says February to May. Good. Okay, so now we can see this dirt here? Let's cover them up with that dirt. Perfect. You are a good gardener. Good morning, happy Monday. Yesterday was Easter. I'm here. Yes, happy Monday. We're gonna recalibrating my pandemic calendar. There's hot. No, this isn't hot. Yesterday was Easter. We did a whole bunch of French toast. Basically 2 of these panfuls. We had 1 of them. It's not hot, honey. Benjamin's amazed it's not hot. 2 of these panfuls yesterday. So anyway, Monday morning breakfast. It's not hot, but Mama's got to heat it up. Yes, I know. The hat is back. See what happened is today. Let's see. Today is Monday, April 13th, I have a whole lot of snake skins in my hand, so we'll talk about that in a minute. We've just had lots of storms, lots of heavy rain. It was colder this morning, and so back to the snake skins. We've been finding lots of black snakes. Black snakes are fine. They eat the bad snakes. But this weekend, one of the kids found a brown snake in the basement. So that always, brown snakes concern me, basically thinking copperheads. That's what we have in our part of Virginia. The two poisonous snakes we would have would be copperheads or rattlesnakes. In our area right now, the probability of finding a rattlesnake is very, very low. Now, where in our forest house, yeah, we could have definitely had them. Copperheads, though, are concerning. So I called, New Adventure called a wildlife rescue support service. It took me a bit to find it, found one, and they're a few hours away. But anyway, they came today. They're searching the basement, the attic. So far, all they have found are the sheddings of black snakes. We've seen several 6-foot black snakes. So again, those are here. They have not found anything, though, that would imply copperheads, which is helpful. I also learned through this little science experiment that copperheads, when they're babies, have orange tips on their tail. Did not know that. So it could have been a corn snake. You know, there's some other snakes that are brown that it could have been. Zion got it on a shovel and walked it out to the nearby field, dropped it over the fence whenever he found it. But again, it was concerning enough. I wanted a professional to come and look. So far, he does not think we have copperheads in the basement. Yay! Let's not do that if we don't have to. But he is going to set some snake traps that they're going to come back and check every day. So anywho, that's our little Monday morning snake adventure. I'm going to take these snake skins out, though, to the kids to let them have a look at them. Something else new we started doing this weekend is we started putting our little hens, our little chicks, to sleep in the chicken coop. They've spent 2 nights in the coop. They've been doing great. And then during the day, for the last 2 days, they've been out free ranging with all our other mama hens. So lots of little things percolating here on Sun and Homestead. Oh, and yesterday, the kids found, anyway, okay, I can't get it out right now and hold my camera and hold snake skins. Got about 36 eggs. So that was a nice little new nest that we found. Also, I've been digging out all kinds of candy jars, blasts from the past, all kinds of different sizes, boxes and boxes. Got a bunch of new lids, so we're gonna wash those here soon. I'm planting the garlic. I started way up there and I got it all the way down. I was gonna do onions the rest of the way down. Hopefully you hear that. A few little girls. So this little brown one is an Isa Brown, and then this little black and white one is a Brotham. This is Godzilla, the one we think is a rooster, and then the Isa Brown is Ketsup. Now that we have the snake man there is a snakehead coming out of that hole. Yes, but it does look like a garter snake. We will tell him. And in other excitement, these chickens are picking through all these shavings. So the white ones are white longhorns. And then over here, these gray ones are gray longhorns. And then again, we got a whole lot of Isa Browns, which I've never raised those before. That'll be fun. And then is that Godzilla there again?
That's Debbie.
Oh, that's Debbie. Okay. And then here's an update on the well from this weekend. They got the new pump and new hydrant spout. This is more like for me to water the garden, but this is not the oh, I just lost a snake skin. Flying away. It's not the emergency one that'll work without power. All of this needs power to work. And there's a new pipe and just a protective pipe over it going all the way into the house. So lots of digging up and yard work going down. And Miss Amelia has found a toad.
I have a wooden sword.
You have a cool sword. Oh wow, strong boy. Okay. And then right here, oh yeah, we got Mama Goat and Baby Goat. Baby Goat's eating some stuff. Mama's calling. Look at this, 6 wild turkey weirdos. I like calling them little weirdos. And, oh, look at you. Love it. Adventure Kids. And there's our fearless snake man looking at snakes on the roof. Yay. Gabriel, you can have that. You wanted that for your armor, right?
Yeah.
She just did this on her own. Let's see what else she does on her own. Will Mama get chicken poop on her shoulder?
Looking like she jumped up to mine.
Right as she said that, it happened.
Did she?
Yeah,
she just
there she
peed
goes.
on you.
Oh,
Poop right there.
okay. Oh, Old Big Mommy had a farm.
Yeah, see, she peed all over.
Right on cue. I'm gonna go inside. Sorry, looking down holes in the yard here. I'm gonna go inside, pull some lunch together, and get some school stuff organized. Then we will be having lunch and doing school. Yay! And moving on with the rest of the day. Gotta de-chicken myself. Since I did get pooped on, I'll probably have lots of chicken poop questions. And I've seen some, like, Jamerrill, how are you going to handle all that chicken poop and all of this, etc., etc. So, as I say, yes, I do always end up sharing plans, sharing thoughts. Things can change. I have the freedom to change ideas and tweak and adjust as needed. We're all living human beings. Yes and amen. So, as of right now, what the plan is we will be building a bigger chicken house down the hill there with a run-in like I had on my last 2 coop setups. That way all the chickens in the morning we can open up their coop door and they can obviously enjoy their run-in, eat there, drink in there, go back into the coop to their nesting boxes to lay their eggs, and then in the later afternoon then I'll let them out to free range. And then my little smaller house that I'm using right now will be more of the duck house. And the other feathered fowl, the turkeys and the geese and the guinea hens can kind of, I don't know, whatever house they want to end up in. And there won't be as many of those as there are chickens. Now the meat birds that I'm getting are not going to be contained in either of my duck house or my new chicken house. The meat birds will be raised inside, just like all these chickens and friends. They'll be raised inside to a certain age, and then they will be in this zip tie dome contraption that I'm getting, similar to a chicken tractor. We could also build a chicken tractor, but just in looking at all the plans, we think, well, let's try a zip tie dome. That looks fun. And you can move them around as you can with the idea of a chicken tractor. So all that to say, the meat birds will be pasture raised and will be out in the chicken tractor just as soon as I can get them out from out under the heat lamps. We will be raising those for only 8 weeks. They're a special breed. They're called a Cornish cross, and they have been bred because by 8 weeks old they'll be several pounds, and even once they're processed we should have 5 to 6 pound birds. And so their chicken litter will be mainly under their dome, and then every few days we will move that to a fresh place of grass. So yeah, just how we're moving things, swinging poultry, making it all work out. But now, yes, I will go change my shirt, wash well, make lunch, get some school stuff rolling. And this is what's going in to lunch today. Yeah, last night, Walmart grocery pickup. I had to put the order in like 4 days in advance, but I got a slot, yay. So I've got some of this Joseph's pita bread. I've got some Italian bread. 3 different types of lunch meat. I thought I would just do, you know, a little slice of roast beef, a little slice of turkey, a little slice of ham, a slice of Swiss cheese. And kids can choose the mayonnaise and the mustard. Zion and I, we like banana peppers on things. And, I mean, I've got, obviously, a ton of fruit going down, but we got our berries, you know, those have to go first. And these bananas that they picked are, like, ready to go. So, banana bread might be in our future, but I'm just going to wash these grapes, wash these tomatoes, and I was also craving, like, potato salad. I want to grill. So, like, Talking Hand is saying, I want to grill. So, hopefully one night this week, we will actually, like, let's grill some burgers and some hot dogs and stuff, too. But lunch going down, yay. So, this is Daniel's lunch. Got a little meat and cheese sandwich. And then we have some Doritos and oranges and a little bit of grapes, yay. And then here's Benjamin's. And then here's Amelia's plate. And then here's Gabriel's plate. Yum. Grandmother had sent all kinds of little packages for the kids for Easter. So we're here getting goodies. Come, let me see what you got, Daniel. Oh yeah.
A bunny and a chick.
Oh yeah, and you got a little egg with what's in your egg?
A car.
A little car? Okay, let's see what else we got. Since we couldn't be together this Easter, Grandmother ordered an assortment of different little, what she calls little Easter cruddings. Just little goodies, little eggs. There's like a whole bag here of stickers and tape and other little stamps, so they'll have some fun project time. Oh, they're puppets. Do they talk? Hi, Benny. Hi, Benny. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. So this will make for a lot of fun. It's like a huge pack of Easter tattoos. So the kids, I know my children. They will have tattoos all over it. It'd be fun. And a whole big thing of stamps. I mean, come on, what could go wrong, right? So happy late Tuesday afternoon. We got all our inside things done today. We are enjoying our outside afternoon time. We actually just got done filling gravel in for that well project. Now the kids have taken me up to the corner of our property where they have been working on their own secret fort, but I've been granted special permission to share it with you guys. So let's have a look. State your name, sir.
Gabriel.
Gabriel, and are you the leader of this establishment? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's our fort flag.
Fort flag. Excellent. And hold on. And there's some rope here. Start over here, Gabriel. What are you guys using that crate for?
Just to carry things.
Well, pick it up, man. Pick it up. Show the people how it works. Cause see, you've made a handle for it. Excellent. And then what else do we have here? I love the vines that go over this.
I make all the weapons.
You make the weapons?
And here's the TP. You gotta close your eyes to go inside of it.
Oh yeah, the TP. We will get a blessing of some new tarp here soon. They found this. Oh, the table.
I made that. There's the sign of the fort.
Uh-huh.
Right,
yes, it's the GLDA fort, isn't it?
But we have it.
And you're going to add an N for Naomi. She's still allowed to participate.
And here is where we put the weapons.
Now, what kind of weapons are you? Oh, and there's Biscuits. Hi, Biscuits. Is Biscuits in the club?
No, he just comes here.
He's an honorary member. What are you doing? Bow and arrow? Bow and arrows?
Liam makes all the weapons except for the ones we make.
Okay.
We make swords, axes. We had a whip, but we don't know where it went.
Okay. Lots of good things. So you guys gonna hunt?
Spears. No, it's just for fun.
Just for well, yes.
It's not that we don't
Of
know
course,
how to hunt.
of course. And then Benjamin, they made a little table over here. And Benjamin's been playing with those Easter eggs grandmother sent. And you got a science kit. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's part of our snake skin we were looking at yesterday. I told the kids this is like kid heaven. If I was 10 years old, I would so be back here. But some of the mountain views out yonder. You see, we got little paths to starting. So we've had lots of rain and storms. I think, boy, when I filmed this, maybe it was last night or the night before, there were awful tornadoes that ripped through several states. I think we did have some high wind warnings. See, weather report, potentially 60 mile per hour winds. I don't think we had that high wind gusts here. Okay, that's enough of me trying to be the weatherman. All that to say, I've been doing, getting these other things in the gardens in stages. So finished the garlic the other day. Now I'm gonna try to get onions. Just trying to sneak them in along this back row. I also finally got my order in. My Seeds for Generations heirloom seed order is in as well. Been learning a lot about just store-bought seeds, heritage seeds. So much about seeds is going in the spring. But let's get these onions in. Just a simple little pack here. Better than nothing, right? Good farmer girl. Good enough, not exact. Zion's gonna come through. They both wanted to help, so he'll cover it up and I'll just supervise. There's what Travis is doing and filling in where they dug to update those well parts. Oh, we're getting doing a building for the laying hens and for the goats. We're gonna do the same building. Just 2 of the same building are going up. That's going to be our next big project we're going to work on, probably starting tomorrow. Would that be fun? We've got, I checked at my order last night. You know how I'd ordered ducks, guinea hens, which are called keats, and I ordered geese.
Yeah.
So for the ducks, I ordered 6 females and 1 male. Okay. I ordered 6 female guinea hens. Mm-hmm. They're babies though, they're called keats, if I'm saying that correctly. And then I ordered, it's gonna kind of be like surprise geese. They didn't have particular breeds available, but they had this little pack you could buy of 3 mystery geese, and we'll see what we get. So I thought that the current hen house could be our duck house, and the geese could be there because they're water animals too. And then the guinea hens can just kind of pick where they want to live, either in the duck house or in the chicken house. But anyway, what I was saying, over here where Travis is working, where that bush is, in that area I was thinking of doing cold frames going ahead and just getting the area prepared, looking into building cold frames. I could probably have 3 there. And a cold frame is, for those of you who don't know and who are learning like me, be able to garden through the colder months, the winter months and such. We can still do lettuce and radishes, and lots of things will grow there. And so they're like these little beds on the floor that have a glass roof. Anyway, Google cold frames. But I'm thinking that might be a good area to do them, because we can come out that door there, and I can get fresh lettuce in November or February. Yay. Whew. All the quarantine hair going on today, so we have had our full and buzzing day. See that sunset blinded me. So it's about 7:30 or so now. I just went in to throw some ground beef in the pan on the stove. It is Wednesday. Did I tell you my days of the week? So we've been outside working this evening after our full inside day. Travis and the kids are over there moving rocks, flattening the land back out, excavating, got one of those tamper things, and flatten things out where we had the well work done. I've been over here because Benjamin's been playing in the garden, and now he's behind me with Naomi's scooter. What could go wrong? I've been working on with all the rocks that we are digging up. I hate to just dump rocks. I feel like they're useful. And so what I've always loved to do at all of our houses is line things with all the rocks that we can come up with. So with this current pile, I know this is a huge garden, but I also know we're digging up a lot of rocks. So I'll show you. I'm just gonna line the whole outside of the garden, the bottom of the fence, with a double layer of rocks. That should, not that we've had critters digging in already, we don't know what we have yet. It should keep some things out if there were going to be some things trying to get in, and it'll look pretty, and that's what I really care about. So here's where the other day I just had them take the scoop, dump the rocks for me, and then this evening, really I've only been working on this like 15 whole minutes, and then I thought, oh, I need the camera. So I'm just going to go all the way down and around the garden, at least on 3 sides. Another thing we got done, planted a raspberry bush right there. We planted a blackberry bush in the middle and a blueberry bush at that end. And then we planted 2 trumpet vines. Now the trumpet vines can get to like 30 or 50 feet and they grow wild. So I did one in the middle here, one in the middle at the far fence, and the trumpet vines will just take over, and that will be beautiful too. Amelia's joined in helping me. Looking good.
This one's shaped weird.
Yeah, cool. Put that down there. I'm gonna go check on dinner now, and I'll be back. Finding the sidewalk over here. Good job. Okay, must enter to stir ground beef. So this was frozen ground beef. Flipped it over. Got it on medium high. Gonna put, let's see, does the lid fit? Got my lid collection here. I think this one will. Yeah, there you go. So flipped it over. Still gotta let it cook a little bit, and then I'll be able to use my beef chopper. But now, going back outside, I'm gonna show you the other things we're working on this evening. Okay, I've got a kid, I gotta get in a bubble bath, and yes, one day this porch will be painted. We still started flower pots here along the edge, so that was something that we got done today. Just laying out the flowers, but we will get those in pots tomorrow. At least the vision has started. Get our little toad house over there for now too. We move that thing around. Okay, Benny, bubble bath time. Let's go. Okay. I know. Cat is back. Happy Thursday. I am going to, if I turn right, get all those plants in the pots there. Get those seeds started. We have constantly in our weather reports, we've flipped back to chilliness now. It is cold yet again. The hat's been back in a lot of these vlog clips this week. I know. So hopes and dreams for today. It's already like 1. We've done a lot of stuff inside the house today. Let me see. Am I lying to you? I want to tell the truth. Yes. Okay. 1:07. So inside the house stuff is done. So now planting these. Gonna get to the garden. Will it happen? Will it happen? Can I get peas planted and some radishes and some other things? Okay. Then, other hopes and dreams. The kids and I, we still need to sit out, hopefully at this picnic table, hopefully just warm up a little bit more. We need to get some reading done this afternoon. And then I would like to lock myself away in my bedroom for up to 2 hours. I've got probably 5 boxes in there that need to be unpacked. Then I have 1 box still lingering in the kitchen / dining room area here that I also need to put away. So I'm hoping, hopes and dreams again, to get some more unpacking done today. I have not done any unpacking for weeks. Then I would love to dedicate several hours tomorrow to working in the basement. I don't know what it would be like to be unpacked, so maybe we should try that. I think so. And then over here, Benjamin and Daniel have been playing in the garden. So Benjamin's got the post hole digger. That's gonna get him far. Daniel's got the little shovel. And then here, just wanted to show you, this is how all the excavating worked out last night. So now, new pump in the well, new line to the house, new hose bib, other non-electric emergency style pump that I mentioned. Probably 5 times to you already, or 10, we'll see. That should be here in about 2 more weeks, but they won't need to dig anymore for that, so that's great. And then we will grow grass here. Everything's all cleaned up though. I got some zinnia packs, black-eyed Susan packs. This kind of ground cover, I've had this at my last 4 houses. It spreads rapidly and it's beautiful. Some people, I think they've called it snow on the mountain. It gets a little flower on it. It's just lovely. So I had these little packs of them, and I can even divide this down further. It's great for pots and stuff too. Same thing with these snapdragons. It looks almost like a pack of 4. Now, I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna talk about goats. You ready? You all have been so patient listening to me share my goat stories, and I appreciate that. So I just put the deposit in the mail today for a real deal dairy goat. Now, I love our 2 little goats that we have. We've got a mama goat and her doe. Her doe's probably about 12 weeks old now, so I mean that's pretty advanced for goat age. And we're also in the little goat lineup. I already have secured 2 other Nigerian dwarf boys. One is going to, but this isn't the dairy goat, okay? You gotta follow along, you can do this. With the 2 Nigerian doe boy goats, this is a friend of mine who also has Nigerian dwarfs. Her mama, this first year having babies, had triplets. 1 girl, 2 boys. So I'm gonna get the 2 boys. The 1 boy is gonna be banded. He's gonna be what's called a wither, and he's just gonna be like a friend goat. The other boy, we're gonna leave him so he can be the daddy goat. And so then we'll have a daddy goat, and then we have 2 females, and we can raise us some Nigerian dwarf goats. Yes. Now the Nigerian dwarfs, whenever they're in milk, you go through the whole milking process with them. From what I've gathered, from what I've read, from what my friends tell me, I can get about 10 to 11 gallons of milk a month from each one. So with the 2 females that I've had, obviously one is very young. She's not going to be bred anytime soon. The mama is still in milk. But whenever we get to that point, we will have a daddy already on the property, and we can continue with our little Nigerian dwarf goat farm. So that's a down the road plan. Obviously, that's not happening today, that's not happening next week, but we have them, and we're raising them, and they're here, and that's a process. The mama goat I currently have, and her baby, and I know we named them Oreo and Reese Cup, but we're really calling them Mama and Baby, so that might just end up being their official names. That mama has never been milked by a person before or been on a milking stand. It's going to be a process in me teaching her and us getting there, right? Got to get there. So I want a dairy goat who is experienced, who can teach me, and who I can get milk from like next week, real soon. So there's another mama goat coming. She is an experienced milker. They get 1 gallon a day from her. She's given birth twice, both times to twins, which doesn't seem like a lot when it gets to goats. It's like, where's the triplets and so on. But experienced milker, and the lady who breeds and raises this particular herd of goats, she says that she can get milk for 1.5 to 2 years, as long as they milk them morning and night, and get 1 gallon a day. Obviously it starts to dwindle as time goes on. So that goat, see, we gotta dance around the barn to get there. Put my deposit in the mail for her, and she will be coming in about 2 weeks. So we're getting things ready for her. I ordered the milking stand. I ordered an electric milker pumper machine, and like the stainless steel bucket and the milk filter and different equipment I need. I'm excited about her because the breeder who I'm buying her from, they either milk her by hand or by machine twice a day. She just gets right up on the stand. Like, this goat knows. This is her life. So I figured that's perfect for me. Her registered name is All That Jazz, and they call her Jazzy. So Jazzy is gonna teach this mama here all about goats and goat milking. And by the time my other goats, we get back to having goat babies from them, then I'll be able to just teach them and get milk from them as well. And then Jazzy, who, like I said, will be coming in about 2 weeks. She is a breed of goat that they only go into season, I believe, in the late fall. So I'll decide whether we're gonna breed her this fall or whether we're gonna try to go all the way to the following year. I would love to just keep milking her as long as I can. And then fall of 2021, have her bred, and then have goat babies from her. Lots of goat babies going on. So once all the other goats finally arrive, we have 2 goats now. We'll be at 5 goats. We'll have a separate area for the boy goats. Just getting all our little ducks in a row, so to speak, with the goats. Also, the beehive should be here next week, and my bee equipment. And so all the good homesteading things going down. So it's my little homesteading updates for you. Wow, Daniel, that's a good find. What are you gonna name him?
I don't know.
I think that's a woolly bear. Some caterpillars are actually poisonous. The ones that have like the really white long spikes that stick out.
Yeah.
I caught these as a kid. I think you'll be okay. Don't eat them. Be a good caterpillar, Daddy. Do you want one of my little buckets to keep them in?
Yep.
There you go.
I need it for
All right, you need it for stuff. I get it. Okay, so every pot has zinnias or black-eyed Susans in it as well. That ground cover will come back and just grow every year. Black-eyed Susans will come back every year, so that'll be good. These pansies are just a winter flower. By mid-May, they'll be gone. Hopefully by then, though, the zinnias and black-eyed Susans are taken over. That's the plan, man, with my little porch pot beginnings here. So, sorry for the shadows, but with this old stump in the garden, and the kids like to play on it, and I know I'll set more pots there and such, I just went around and I dug around the stump some, and I did some zinnia seeds, some black-eyed Susans, and then some black-eyed Susan seeds and zinnia seeds mixed. And I just think, if they grow, it'll be pretty around the stump, and if they don't grow, it didn't hurt anything anyway. And then over here under this tree, this is my giant hosta that we just transplant everywhere. Poor thing. It'll perk up. And this is the one I shared. It gets like 4 feet across. So I did that one there. We found a few little lily bulbs that were trapped under it. And then I did one of those ground cover starts there. So just planting around my trees in here. my toddler has his broom in the garden. What could go wrong? So it's been a few hours now. I am working on these peas. My triumphant time to work on my bedroom come and gone. That's okay. Getting peas in. Gonna get the rest of that reading done. Yes and amen. It's gonna happen. So what my pea plan is I have this row between the rows that are covered with the black plastic, and my Mr. Farmer man who came and tilled the garden and did the plastic barrier rows for me told me that he has seen lots of people plant things in the dirt in between, and that peas is a vegetable that he has seen done in between. So, you know, I've been talking about it, lots of vlogs, we slowly get stuff done. Just got this first row of peas started. I went with my hoe, just pulled the dirt back about 2 inches. It says even on the little instructions to sow about 2 inches apart, cover with 1 inch of soil. So I'm doing that pretty much with my shoe. Once I hoe the little area back, I just then take my shoe, cover it up. I'm gonna do that all the way down this row. I'm gonna do 2 rows side by side. They need to be about 6 inches apart per my reading. Then my friend was telling me about her grandma used to do little stakes on either end and run a string for her peas. I was telling Travis as far as getting me stakes. Now maybe the man just doesn't want to cut me little stakes. That's fine too. But his idea was I could just take some of my string and tie it to either end of the fence and then run my peas along that. So that's what I'm doing. So let's get planting these peas some more. Okay, you can dig up there some. I'm gonna come up there and I'll show you where we're gonna start, and you can put the pea seeds in, okay? Travis picked up that shovel for them the other day. We really need another one for Benjamin and for Daniel. It's whichever one gets it. That's who it belongs to at the moment. Good job. Little space. Do another. That's okay, keep going. Okay, so I got 1 row in. Yay, victory. I've had several requests now. The kids want me up the back hill there to see their updates and their forts. And I think they've even made Mama a fort. So I gotta go check that out. It's 10 after 6. So we'll see, because I still had some reading that we were gonna do. So my second row, it's just how it goes. I make these plans, I get half to 3/4 of them done. Sometimes in my head I hear movie lines from Finding Nemo. You think you can do these things, Nemo, but you just can't. But we just keep swimming and we get it all done. There's all our Nemo analogies for this afternoon. So Travis and I were having a date. We got this marking stake here. While I walk up to see the forts, I'm gonna show him whereabouts I think I want him to build this little goat barn for me. On our family to-do list, I was thinking we would start that today. Wow, that goat's running fast. She's having a good old time. She's chasing her baby. That baby gives her mama a fit. Anyway, we were gonna start it today. Didn't get to it for a variety of reasons today. Another project Travis has to do tomorrow. Thinking Saturday they'll actually get the little goat barn started. And that'll be good, because like you know, I'm sending deposits on other goats. Other goats are coming, Trav. Gotta get the building up. Baby's coming up to see Trav. Look at that. Yeah, people mean food. Although I don't have any in my pocket, I failed you. I'll get you some. Hey, girlfriend. How you doing? So, don't know if it's right, Trav, but I was thinking here by this tree, that way their building isn't up against the fence. It's kind of here to the side. These are just my thoughts.
Door facing.
Sure, yeah, door can face that way. Straw around the back. I'll come back with food. I will. I'll come back, Mama. I'll come back with food, yes. I love it. Daniel's TP, yes. They're doing their imaginary campfire. Look, Liam's got his roasting stick. I love it. There's Gabriel's. Love it. Oh, Mommy and Benjamin's hut. Oh, basketball court. Perfect. Getting ready to have some reading time. We're having really should be having dinner, pushing dinner till later. Everyone's having some fruit. These are the books all doing the read alouds. Then I've got, like, Amelia's gonna read to me with some Bob books and such, so. Yay! Late evening schooling. Bathrobe and the yellow hat. All the trademarks going on here. We've got, oh, that chicken's trying to get in. Open the door, Dave. You'll see it. Walk over there. Anyway, kids are bringing animals, putting animals up, bringing goats in. Got some reading done at the table. Still want to have our read aloud time, which, like I say, some days happens more during traditional school times. Other days it'll happen in the evening. So, poor Corey Ten Boom and Anne of Green Gables, we have to put some time into them this evening. I'm getting broccoli going on the stove now. And last night I did beef stroganoff. Of course I did enough to feed just a whole lot all the time, right? So we're having that for dinner again tonight. Last night we had peas. Tonight it's gonna be buttered broccoli as a side item. And while all that's heating up and cooking, gotta continue to help Anne through her struggles, help Corey Ten Boom, help these ladies out. And then the next chapter's called Anne Says Her Prayers. Okay, Wings of Fire. Happy Friday, another day, found another hat. I looked into one of my boxes that I need to get unpacking. It's gonna talk about that for the next 6 weeks here. Found a different hat, new life. So, some packages came, look at what we got. So with this, I'll be able to take wheat berries and we will be able to make our own flour at home. Isn't that wonderful? One of my good friends who's been in the grinding business for years said that this was a very good brand to go with. Yay. Oh, Benny's doing a full, hey. Whoa, toddler.
Whoa!
Oh, I know, yep. Hold on, honey, hold on. Mommy's not doing a full unboxing right now, okay? That'll probably be another video. We gotta get outside. Oh, you digging?
What?
We're getting ready to go in and feed the goaties some. I see that. You will go in and feed goaties? Yeah, there you go. There. Oh, you're a good farmer. Hold still, she'll come to you. Now, Benjamin, if you sit with some food, baby will come to you.
Okay.
But you can't walk towards her, you gotta sit. Perfect. Now see, Mama, feed Mama too.
Baby.
And Zion had just put that board, those boards and sticks. The baby likes to walk up the board. She's enjoying her little greenery she's eating there. There you go. Open your fingers a little bit. That's what we always knew on the horse farm. Yeah, there you go. Now get some more. So some unpacking's getting done this afternoon. We've been working on oh, wow. Okay, lots of feelings there. We've been working on, after playing with goats, unpacking the garage. All the stuff, getting it organized. Getting stuff in toolboxes, right, Liam? And then over here, we have Travis things. Of course, this man needs another garage, but for now, we're unpacking in here. Here's my other stove. We have still not hooked up, but cleaning out the garage helps us get this settled in a home too. And super exciting, we have a mama kitty. Her name is Kodak, and she has had 5 baby kitties. We let her out, of course, to go potty and stretch her legs a bit, but her babies are only about a week old or so, and she is living her best mama life, nursing them and snuggling them. And she's been staying in the garage, so we've moved her out just for right now while you're trying to sit on me. Benjamin is determined to sit on Mama, just like one of these kitties. Anyway, we just moved her out right now while we're cleaning the garage, and then she'll go back in there. Woo, and you found Daddy's old Gran Turismo game.
Daddy, look.
Daddy, look. These chicken mamas are living their best life this afternoon. Oh, and then here comes a toddler. Okay, those chicken sisters are having their rest. Let's go this way. Come on. We're gonna go unload jars in the basement. So like you know, with moving stuff and unpacking stuff, you have to go when inspiration strikes. So Travis has been inspired to work on all of our stuff that has accumulated in the garage. I had a ton of jars. Jars I have bought, old jars, my lids. We're getting all that moved down to the basement for now, so we at least have more room up here in the garage. Zion's been bringing cartfuls down for me and stacking them. Thank you, Zion. So what I'm doing here is getting some wheelbarrows full of leaves, adding it to the litter on my chicken coop floor. Over time, this is gonna make a mulch that will eventually, through a process, end up in my garden, probably by next year. Anything natural I can find, leaves, sticks, down brush, whatever the chickens are gonna scratch and peck and have a good old time with, that's what I'm gonna put in the floor of this. This again, I need to make a little sign to the top. We're gonna paint it, we're gonna get there. This will be the duck house. I'll say it again, the duck house. But the ducks and the geese and all the other things that are gonna be in here, this floor is getting it going for them. And then down there, down yonder, we'll do the same thing with the new chicken coop. Got 2 eggs out of the deal. We got a brown egg and a nice blue egg from an Easter egger. I'm probably gonna need about 4 wheelbarrow fulls to really get a good covering on this floor. So we'll go back and get some more. We have a couple different poultry drinkers at different spots. One up at their coop, that one down here. Anyway, just time to get some fresh water going on this afternoon. And this was their net that they were in, that they've been out of. Sometimes they get themselves put back in it, like these turkeys over here. But they walk right out when they want to. I also we keep this bird bath on the ground with water for them. Come on guys, you're acting like you don't know how to get out. Even the turkeys can still just walk up. There's some. Here you go, come on up here. You want, oh, there they go. Why don't you come through the door? Come on. Yep, there's one going through. Come on, which way you want to go? That's a gray leghorn there. They're looking at my tripod over there. Like, what's up with that? And yes, we do have a leaf blower. The leaf blower, it has a backpack. It's very heavy. And actually, who does really well with it usually is Liam. Loves blowing some leaves. We actually had way more leaves than we have now, but it is easier for me to just dig them out with a rake and throw them in the wheelbarrow than fooling with handling the leaf blower. Plus they're buried back here. Mama don't want to. That's okay. We got our ways of doing things. Benjamin's back with me now helping. You got the garden hoe? Okay, so I got 5 wheelbarrows full of leaves in there, and it's getting late evening now. It's almost 8, so the chickens are slowly starting to work their way in the coop. What I'm gonna do, it's drizzling a little bit too. I'm gonna get that second row of peas in. Oh yes, I am. The kids are back up at their forts. So I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to quickly get those peas in. Okay, so I got it hoed out all the way down that line. Now I'm gonna put my little pea seeds in. Now I went all down my row with my pea seeds, and I'm gonna do my big foot stomping cover up. Well, 'tis Sunday now. Best be wrapping this vlog up. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna talk about this in a minute. So yesterday I had a work day. I have not had a solid sit down behind the computer work day since before we moved. And what is it, April? So since early February. So needless to say, I had quite a bit to do. I worked for 13 hours straight. Oh yes, I did. But got a whole lot done. I think I busted through my to-do list and I got extra stuff done. So I feel like I'm now on a good spot going into a brand new week. It's actually nearing dinner time. It's about 5 p.m. here. I started a project though this afternoon. Got my canning jars out, and on the stove, let's see if I can show it through my head there. Yeah, first pot I got about, let's get my finger in the right spot there, 10 pounds of ground beef. Other pot I've got 20. So I'm gonna start my whole first time canning meat. Should be a good experience. I'm gonna get these jars through the dishwasher one time, because I've read that's what you should do. And actually thinking about it, this video, either the meat canning videos adventure's already out or it's about to come out. So either look for it already or look for it coming out. I wanted to show you, I was hoping in this video that we would get the little goat barn done. And it's not done yet, but it is started. Travis and Zion worked on it a good bit yesterday. So I want to take you out and show you where they've at least started that. Show you where we're putting it. And wait for the next vlog. Hopefully that building will be there, because we have to pick up Jazzy, the dairy goat, that gives a gallon of milk a day goat. We pick her up in a week. So my goal was to have that done. Not that she's gonna be living in the building, but if we're going from 2 goats to 3 goats and then 5 goats, because week after that we got 2 more goats we're picking up, Mama needs a building. But Jazzy is gonna be the only full-size goat thus far. The rest are those little Nigerian Dwarf goats, and they live a heavy outside life. I went outside and smelled something burning, and it's my pot. It's me, I'm burning. At least the kitchen vent works well. I didn't even know I was burning anything, but when I stepped outside, I could smell it. On the list of stuff that makes my heart happy, I've been moving. I don't know about that. I feel like if I had a flower pot in between the two, but I've been moving just some pots and benches that I had in the front, kind of making my little happy garden area. So there's Liam sitting with baby. So right there, you can see the square. That's the frame where they're starting. I wanted it under that tree for some reason. Okay, so that's the last updates I have for this, I'm sure, really long, but I have fun doing it. Tell me if you like them, I don't know. Really long week in the life vlog. All kinds of newbie, wannabe homesteading adventures. I'm gonna unload this dishwasher, get my jars in here, and flip around to doing some more videos. I've been doing cooking videos for YouTube and for the Large Family Table community, usually Saturday or Sunday afternoon. So since I had an actual computer time work day yesterday, this is my cooking time. So I'll quit now, really. But I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye-bye.